Hello, I'm glad you guys are joining me today. I'm gonna do a hopefully quick video. I'm going to set up my February monthly pages, and it sounds kind of daunting, but I guess it's really not. The same month, I think I filmed a planner system video. Every month I really do the same type of thing. So all I'm really doing with you guys on camera today is setting up like the initial part of that. So with that being said, I'm going to throw down my vellum. I'm going to set up my budget for the first of the month because we have 2 paydays a month. The next one isn't until later in the month. I'm going to set up my gratitude pages and my health vlog for myself and my family. I think that's really it. There's luckily, like, this planner is just so simple. There's not much that goes into it, but every month I do complete like the same setup. So this video is probably not going to be too chatty. If anything, it might be a little silent, but I will kind of throw in some little tidbits here and there. So I'll probably just throw some music in over it as well. Yeah, now I'm really just talking to myself. So let's get started. Right now it is still January, but it is like the tail end of January. Today's Friday. So yeah, February is really coming up super fast. Let's see here. So these are what my January pages kind of turned out to be. I chose this vellum. I bought really all of my like heavy duty thick vellum from Caffeine and Paper Co. So that's what I've used in all of my monthly setups. I just kind of chose a ton that I thought fit my personality and fit the months, the seasons, whatever it may be. So this was January. The first I really just do, like I said, the first of my paycheck. I threw in some photos. January is really like a memory log for me more than anything. So we had my husband's birthday, which was fun. Low-key, I did my January gratitude, which, you know, again, I'm still trying to get better about. We did our my family health tracker, so I'll go over like how many boxes I count out and everything for that. These are some of my like notes pages for work. Some questions I had from my daughter's doctor. This was like our packing list for a big trip that we took. Some more monthly or daily pages. Had just a little tip in. I had it actually tipped in at one point, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I just kind of threw in one of my little paper clips with it. If I can get it back on, would be splendid. This was like an itinerary for my friend's wedding and all the pre-wedding shenanigans. Another daily, this was the day we traveled, I believe, so it was just like, or maybe it was the day right before, I don't know. It was super busy. Meal list for the hotel. Oh, this was the day we traveled. Heck yeah, it was. These I still have to fill in, and so you guys will see really like the end product of those at a later planner flip. But I just want to throw in some photos of my daughter for her 3rd birthday. And this is my other daughter, her birthday party that we'll do next month. This was just like the pre-planning though. Another daily page. And yeah, I'm really going to get started with my February pages right here actually. So I do also, you'll see it again in a future video probably when I do like another flip, but I plan on tipping in another piece of vellum or scrapbook paper of the like right in here. And I have so many cute photos from the wedding, and I'm going to tip those in. I just don't want to take up more space just for like a collage page. I just want to start hopping into, I'm already on page 80, so I just want to start hopping into it and then just like add in pages as I need. And it's super easy to tip in this Tomoe River paper. And I have a ton of it from previous Hobonichis that I have left over. So if I needed to, I can kind of pull out like 4 or 5 pages and then lump them together and then just like tip them right in and then add it in. And no one would know the difference. So we'll see. Like I said, I will kind of show you guys that at a later flip through when I maybe do like a quarter of the year flip through. I don't know. Whenever I flip through my planner. So let's just get on into it. I'm gonna set this aside actually. I'm not like super anal about it when I start cutting things and tipping things in. I'll just kind of plug it in, see where it sort of falls, and then I'll kind of a little bit right there and a little bit right there. I'm not really that worried about it. If only I could see my lines. I'll put it right there. Just enough to cut off that bottom part. And then we're gonna do the top part. Man, it's like almost bedtime, so you guys can probably hear my daughter out there crying. God bless my husband for taking them. Okay. That should fit perfect. Oh, it does. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So this is how I tip in my vellum. Let's just get that out of frame up here so I have a little more space. Okay. I just take tape. It's super easy, guys. If you look at this and you think it's hard, just try it, and I promise you it's not hard. I feel like it's gonna be hard now that I'm on camera though. And I just kind of throw it on half and half, and then I'll like fold it back on itself, and I'll just tip it in as close to the line as I can get, and that's it. And that's just one. So I'll do that like 2 times on the front and then like 2 times on the back. So when I do this bottom part, I'll just crush it in there. If it wrinkles a little bit, so what? Yeah, and you don't even honestly have to do the back. I just do it for good measure. But you see how well it sits in, and like, it works, I promise. It's really easy. I know I have my ring light on, but if I did not even, oh, that tape's not what I'm supposed to do. If I didn't have my ring light on and I was just showing you this like in daylight, you probably wouldn't even be able to see this tape. Plus, like, there's all that tape now that you can just, it's like the invisible tape. So you can even get that if you really wanted to, but I'm just super messy with it because it doesn't bother me. It does not bother me whatsoever. So that's gonna be the first of my February pages. So going back, I usually do a bill list for like the first of the month. So let's hop into it. Oh, I just bumped the tripod, so if you felt that, my bad. Okay, so first we'll do, what are we in, February? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? February bills. And I just, there's no rhyme or reason, I'm just gonna kind of set it up. I don't really plan this out as much. I'll just pick a couple of lines and throw them down. So that'll be the bill amount, right? Is that what I do? What do you do, Taylor? Yeah, the bill amount, the bill, and then what's left over. So I'll just pick those. Every time it's probably different. And like I said, if that bothers you, don't follow this. Oh, that lined up really well. For someone who wasn't counting it out, that actually worked really well. Okay. Just do bill and then whatever's left. Okay. So those are for my February bills. I'm not going to bore you by going in and putting all those down. But next we'll do my gratitude. This is where I usually just kind of throw this down. And then I have to see. February has 28 days always, right? You're probably like watching on TV, like, duh, yeah. Everyone knows that. I just want to make sure. Alright, 28 days. And again, I don't really plan this out either. I just kind of eyeball it. So eyeball 28 little dot markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, a little tight there at the end. That's okay. Alright, so this will be for February. I'm just going to take my brush pen again and kind of go in. They're all really wet. I don't actually use real blotting paper. If it gets like really juicy like this, I'll just kind of like try, but okay. February. Alright, I'm just going to use some washi. I want a thinner washi just because I kind of smushed it in. I'm going to find somewhere to put this because it's super pretty. It's like marbled up, but it's got like that rose gold or gold. I can't really tell. Maybe it's silver. This ring light just does things to my eye. I feel like I can never actually tell what color anything is with this ring light. So we're just going to throw that down just because I want a little bit of extra. And then what else? We'll just put it on just that page. And then after that is where I set up my health tracker for myself and my family. So it has a little bit more personal stuff on it. I'll look at one of these ones. You weren't that sick this month. Where is it? Okay. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 by 6 is what we're gonna do. And I'll just use, this is the only pen I really have right now, so that's what we're gonna use. But that's okay, I love this pen. Alright. So we're just gonna kind of mark up the whole side. Start with the side pages, or the sides of the page, I should say. Words are hard. I feel like I say that all the time, but they are. And then throw it on the top. See, I told you guys I'm not too chatty. I'm really just like kind of focusing. But that's okay. I like watching videos where they, I mean, as much as I love videos where they're super chatty, because I can just sit and watch them all day. I equally love the videos that aren't as chatty because I find them kind of soothing. So maybe that's you for this video. And maybe it's not. Maybe you're just cringing. Who knows? Okay. So what did I say? 12 by 6? So this line is always the 6th marker. So that's easy. and then we just do 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it just goes down the page perfectly. If I can get it right. It's good enough, right? And then we'll do the same on this. So that's the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I said 6 down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll just kind of match it and go straight across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like my house is so noisy all the time. I don't know if you guys can hear what's going on. 2, 3, 4. So I feel like when I do videos sometimes, I'm just like self-conscious. You can hear every little thing. So I have 3 kids. Between the TV, the dogs, the fighting of the sisters, the boo-boos, the falls, the slips. 1, 2, 3. I feel like it's just super loud. So like right now, I am hyper-focusing on the cocoa melon I can hear in the living room. And I'm like, oh my god. You're totally gonna hear that in this video, but whatever. We all know what it's like, right? We all have our busy houses. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm starting to get to a point, just because February has so few days anyways, I can probably stop soon. I have to analyze where I'm at for a second. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, that'll be perfect. 25, 26, 27, 28. So I'm not going to leave these bottom boxes because that just looks gross. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when this happens and I have like a couple of boxes in the grid left, I just throw washi down and call it a day. So I'm gonna use my butterfly washi. I think I got this from Michael's. Just put it down there. And I might top it off with that other washi I used on my gratitude pages. And you could, if you wanted, like, if you were to follow this same type of layout. In the past, I've used these bottom boxes as, like, trackers for other things, too. So, like, if you didn't put, like, when you started your menstrual cycle up here, and you wanted to put just the dates down here, or, I don't know, anything. You can put that down there too, in that empty space, which is also like a 2-for-1 deal. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. All right. Where did my mile binder go? There it is. I'm just gonna put the dates in. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Wow, it works out so perfect. It's never that nice. Yeah, this is like I said, I don't have my zig dot marker with me, but that's usually where I put that. I'll use that for like the little dots. So I just go in and add in the numbers. And that's really it. I don't label this page or anything like that just because it's quite clear to myself what it is. And yeah, and all of these dates, like I said, I'll track within these within these boxes. Things like when I start my period, when I start new contact lens cases, when I change my razor head, when my daughter has a loose tooth, when my other daughter goes potty on, goes like pee on the potty, like a lot of times that day I'll put like Sydney peed 4 times today or something like that. The new thing right now is waking up at 5 a.m. So I'll put the days that my kids wake up at like 5 a.m. just so I can keep that stuff, because if there's no catch-all place to put it, I just lose it. I'm like, that happened just yesterday, right? And then I'll look at my husband and he's like, no, babe, that was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh God, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, that's really it. The rest of the month will just kind of take off as it goes, but this is the foundation of it. I'll do another bills page like halfway through once I have that pay period coming up. This is really just for the first 2 weeks of the month between my husband and I, and then we'll sprinkle in some daily pages, and that's truly it. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day.